Hello, my name is Tally and I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, hopefully you're having a good day when you come across this video. Oh, just taking one here. I'm just pulling some, whoa, I think that's too many. Need 3 cards from this deck. This is the round Mother Peace Tarot deck. Looking for 3 cards from this deck. What messages do we have for Aquarius? That one just shot out. Actually, I want to say that goes there. Too many. Just looking for. Oh, there we go. And then we need 2 more cards from. It's too many. From just the regular. That's too many. A bunch want to come out of this deck. There we go. All right. So, I want to go here first. First card out we got is, trying to get the, without the glare, Fear. Fear card. And to clarify that, we're getting the 4 of Pentacles. So maybe you're scared that you're going to lose a relationship. Maybe you're feeling alone in a relationship. Like I just see, you know, there's nobody else in this card, and also this person here just sort of like curled up in a ball, feeling alone. On this side, we got the 5 of Pentacles, and to clarify that, we got the 8 of Cups. So, this feeling of being alone, or this feeling that you are going to break up with somebody, or you have broken up with somebody, I think you need to walk away from that feeling. Like, maybe you feel alone even though you're in a relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship, you know, sitting there feeling alone, being single and alone is not going to attract in the love that you want. So I think just maybe focusing on, you know, other things that might lift your spirits. Yeah, and just getting out of that thinking of, you know, that you are alone, especially if you are in a relationship. Maybe you need to find like a group of people you can connect with outside of, you know, love relationships. So maybe it's reconnecting with family or friends, which will help bring you out of this fear of, you know, loneliness. Or maybe it's you know, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking that, you know, you're going to lose somebody or that they're going to walk away. Maybe a lot of your actions have been sort of, even if you're unaware of it, maybe a lot of your actions within a relationship have been around this like fear of abandonment, this fear of being alone. Maybe I think it's saying you need to get away from that or change that way of being, because even if you don't notice it, or you're not aware of it, I think you need to recognize that it's there and to start changing your behaviors or start noticing, like, maybe the way you're reacting to people or a current relationship is based on that fear of ultimately being abandoned and being all alone. So the next cards we're getting out is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. And to clarify that, we got the Five of Swords. So maybe this has created a lot of fights between you and a current person, or maybe if it's not outward fights, maybe it's even just in your head, like, you know, you're going back and forth between two opposing beliefs, like you believe they're going to leave you but then on the other hand you believe they're going to stay, or, you know, like you're conflicted. If it's not outwardly conflict showing up in your relationship, maybe it's just conflict within your mind as to you're going back and forth in between maybe two distinct ways of thinking. And maybe because you aren't seeing sort of like somebody coming, maybe it's because you're not seeing anybody, you know, ask you out, or because you're not seeing the love from your partner. And so it sort of gets, or maybe there's times or lulls in your relationship where maybe you're not seeing enough love from them, or you feel like there's not a whole lot of love coming from them. So then you get into this, you know, state where you just feel alone and you're scared it's going to end up in a negative way. And or maybe you feel like you're always going to be alone, or you're never going to meet somebody. Maybe you're going down that negative rabbit hole, you know, like so I mean, that's sort of the spread on the table. Now, at the bottom of the deck, so we got something quite different. So at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Sun of Discs, which in this deck, the Sun is the Knight. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. And so I feel like, you know, like this guy, he's actually shooting a bow and arrow in the forest trying to hit a target. So I feel like, you know, just be careful what you focus on, and you know, get away from this, you know, fear, this way of being in fear of abandonment, fear of being alone for the rest of your life. Like, get away from that thinking and focus on more positive things. Focus on, you know, feeling lovable, feeling like you are worthy, feeling, you know, that your partner is in it with you. Just, you know, focus on the positive things your partner is doing. Just get your mind out of here and into something more positive and lush, like the forest, you know. And like speaking of lush and forest, I think that's where you'll experience growth. Like this girl, she actually looks like a tree growing from the earth kind of in this card. Um, so I think once you start focusing on more of the positive, then things will start growing in your relationship in a positive way. Or maybe you might meet somebody if you're single. Maybe you'll start meeting and talking with people more. So I think, you know, that focus on the positive is going to bring in the growth that you want in your relationship area. And I think this is also just confirming that with the Chariot coming out at the bottom of this deck. It's just saying that that's when you'll see positive growth and movement and change in your life, is when you know, you focus on the good instead of worrying about, oh my gosh, you know, they're gonna break up with me, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, oh my, you know, like these are just not good. These cards over here are gonna bring down your vibration, and they're not gonna attract good things. I mean, you might attract things, but they're not gonna be the things you want. So I think you need to get into the forest, the lush forest, and start, you know, focusing on the good and the growth and the positive. And I think that's when you'll, you know, have this knight that will come towards you, or that's when you'll have the growth, the positive growth within your relationship. So that's the messages I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helps. Until next time, see you.